या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। The new dimension of Sri Aurobindo's yoga is descent. Descent for what? Descent's sole objective, as Sri Aurobindo sat and kept in his view throughout the longer lifespan of sadhana, living in Pondicherry. Lord Krishna presented certain clues before Sri Aurobindo, and thereafter Krishna himself took up the responsibility and accountability to do it. Freedom of India was the apparent objective of Sri Aurobindo's struggle, conflict and endeavor. But thereafter Sri Aurobindo was migrated from that apparent goal to still a better goal. And the better goal is the goal of the divine. Freedom movement, modus operandi of the freedom movement, freedom for Mother India as representative of Durga, all such things, they were the set goals and concept in the mind of Sri Aurobindo. All of a sudden, Lord Krishna himself changed the course of his action and set new goal before Sri Aurobindo. So Sri Aurobindo derived from the vision of Lord Krishna in Alipur jail and the courtroom and took the way to Pondicherry. So, why for Sri Aurobindo changed the course of yoga, changed the course of spirituality, changed the new reign? Yoga here or elsewhere set the one and one sole objective. For Indian traditions, moksha was the objective. For Western tradition, kingdom of God was the objective. Son of Man had to be the Son of God and prepare the pedestal for the Son of God here on the earth. Sri Aurobindo accepted the uncharted route. Later on, he defined himself, his uncharted route, as sunlit path. Sunlit path that we experience every day after morning is not the sunlit path, is de jure sunlit path. But the de facto sunlit path is the path from where the sun derived its own format. The sun that we see in the early morning at the time of dawn has been derived from the Supreme Sun. In Gayatri Mantra, Sri Aurobindo defined this state of sun as Varam Rupam Jyoti. So that Varam Rupam Jyoti has to be descended down to transform the physical life that has reached the stage of evolution up to humanity. So this is the secret behind the creation of the cosmos. And the secret behind the creation of cosmos has to be found out in human body itself. Human body appears to be the ultimate creation, which is virtually not. But that ultimate creation is to be taken as sample to find out the master cause behind the entire creation of cosmos. So existence as such is not meaningless. If there is no meaninglessness in existence, then there must be a secret cause. So what is that secret cause of the divine behind this creation? What is the source of inspiration for the divine behind this creation? What is the driving force to get this sort of unique mobility by the divine himself, who as per Vedanta was Rutam Bruhat Satyam? So what is the difference between Rutam and Satyam? Sri Aurobindo, from the quantum of his own varied experiences, after the genuine sakshatkar of Lord Krishna and Mahakali, in the one birth, at the one particular facet of the lifespan of his life, he received the two dimensions, the two main dimensions of the divine. One dimension is creatrix and another dimension is matrixed. One dimension is resolution, another dimension is execution. One dimension is Purush Tattva, another dimension is Prakriti Tattva. And Sri Aurobindo might have thought over this concept for many years and started his tremendous scientific endeavor and research to find out the truth from the Vedas. With the help of Ambubhai Purani, Sri Aurobindo has tried and had been successful in finding out the genuine secret of the divine's objective and the process to realize that objective here on the pedestal of existence from Vedanta. And the process, the energy, the insight, as Lord Krishna Divyam Dadami Te Chaksuhu, under that Vardhan, made Arjuna eligible to see the Virat along with the individual Krishna consciousness, rather individualized Krishna consciousness. Sri Aurobindo transmitted mind of light to the mother, and mother was so instantly awakened to the assigned work of new execution on the earth, where moksha proves to be irrelevant for being objective of this new uncharted route. And this new uncharted route has its own objective as secret. In Savitri, Sri Aurobindo has written one canto as secret knowledge. So this is what the secret knowledge Sri Aurobindo got, received, realized and practiced throughout his sadhana. Has to be continued to make it universal, to make it be accessible to the world and existence of mortality. So this secret mother has found that now it is my time after the physical departure of Sri Aurobindo, willful departure of Sri Aurobindo, willful experience of descent on the body of Sri Aurobindo, where was transmitted as mind of light to the mother. Sri Aurobindo transmitted his own objective too. The objective with which I started my sadhana has to be so prolonged and continued by mother that it becomes the achievement, a new peak, new process, new velocity for the entire existence. And mother explained the secret before Satprem. That is the secret I could get now. And the secret lies in the genuine physicality in this human body. It has evolved, but simply we have been experienced the circumference. We have not been able to locate ourselves, locate our being, locate our true integrality, locate our being of Trinity into this center. So how to be located in the center is a process. How to be under the imperative impact of this pure, perfect, divine presence, divine location in our center of the being. Circumference is appearance, is a consequence, is a velocity in action, but cause of action, cause of movement, cause of evolution is a creative genius, creative nucleus. Mother found it out as secret here. True, we have discovered the power of the atom. Satprem tries to understand. Power of the atom indirectly through our clothes and cyclotrons. Cyclotrons, that is something that is that, and that is the secret. But we are still ignorant of the cell's power. Even finding it out, even mystery once so recognized is not thoroughly examined by mother at this level. And Satprem was given to understand that we are still to tread on this route, keeping our target in center and to realize it individually as well as universally. But we are still ignorant of the cell's power. Secret lies in the cell. That is what mother understood after receiving the mind of the light. The mind of the light, mind in our human body is subtle, is invisible, and invincible too. None can conquer mind. None can control mind. And none up till now can command mind. And with the result, all rishis of the past Vedant, they left their bodies and ultimately experienced new velocity to realize moksha. Mother found it out that salvation is not elsewhere. Salvation is in the center of the cell. That is physical salvation. Spiritual salvation doesn't exist. Spirit, Atma is Ananta Mukta. It's Mukta, is free. It is already in the state of moksha, though living in the body. So, who needs actually moksha as such? Who needs actually freedom as such? Who needs actually to be infinite from the captivization and prison of death on the earth? That is the secret. Because this cannot be examined from the outside, we cannot find out this process from outside. We can get it from inside. It must be experienced inside. And that is why mother tried to enter into the core of the cell to find out the master key. How to replace the moksha, or rather to realize the genuine objective of the divine behind this creation. Our body is the thing we least experience. Up till now, we have been the victims of our body. We did not use our body. Our psychic, our spirit, our consciousness, which makes this body living, has been exploited. We have never surrendered to the divine. We have never surrendered to our spirit. We have never surrendered to the supremacy of the spirit. And we are being entertained wrongly by the supremacy of mind. We have been under the imperative, compulsory, inevitable impact of mind. We haven't experienced the true and genuine supremacy and invincibility where lies the master secret of immortality. Body is not invincible. The Srimad Bhagavad Gita proclaimed, Lord Krishna individually proclaimed and presented before Arjuna, Nainam chinanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka. But where does it lie actually? What is its kingdom in our individuality? What is the kingdom of this invincible infinity in our body? Rishi Munis took it for granted, understood and experienced as Atma Tattva. But what is the territory of this Atma Tattva? What is the working field of this Atma Tattva? It is simply hidden. Hiranyamayana patrena satyasyapi hitam mukham. That was merely an indication. That was not the scientific gain. It was true and genuine experience on the part of all rishis, all tirthankars, all saints, all bhakta or gnani maharshi. But the same spirit, the same consciousness, the same supraconscient element by birth, though given to the entire humanity, but it has not become the law of nature. It has not become the universal law. It has not become the law of science of spirit. It has not become the research of the modern science. It has not become the common characteristic for evolving humanity. So what will the next reign? Next reign is to make this state of consciousness, which is invincible, which is there hidden in human body, is to be operated and is to be so operated that it can be a master root for the entire humanity. And that is the secret Mother has found out here. Our body is the thing we least experience. What is the potentiality of our body? And body is the format of all consolidated and integrated cells. Crores of cells are there in our body, but they are so consolidated and solidified by that center. It is the center that can keep all of them together, which becomes the visible body. So the force that binds all the cells at physical, at vital, at mental level. So what is this power? What is the real power of this body is yet to be understood. And there lies to exceed all the limitations imposed upon our being by that power. That is Sri Aurobindo called psychic. So power of psychic is not only there, something centrally localized in our body. It is everywhere inside the body. As divine is everywhere outside the cosmos, similar divine is everywhere inside our body. And that is our physical reality. That is our physical divinity. That is our physical invincibility. That is our physical infinity. That has to be explored. Our head takes up all the space, our mind, our head, surveys the entire cosmos, but up till now did not try to survey the internal inner master geometry, inner master diagram, inner master creation. The real creation lies inside the body. Outside is its replica, appearance, circumference. See, Krishna demonstrated as Virat, an individual Lord Krishna. But every individual is Virat, but still Virat is unknown to an individual. Each and every man of this humanity is Virat, but that Virat has been up till now out of anybody's experience. Arjun also did not experience the same Virat that was within him. He could see the Virat of Lord Krishna. He failed to realize the Virat in himself. And that is the new route Sri Aurobindo has charted. That Virat is there inside our body, but at the physical level. There lies its salvation. That is the mother's experience. That it is the physical salvation that is the true and genuine salvation. Moksha is not external. Moksha is internal. It is the internal moksha that is the genuine moksha. That is the real infinity. That is real immortality. That is the real will. The will with which divine became creation. The will with which we can be immortal. And yet, damn it, if evolution exists at all, it must take place in matter. If evolution is there, evolution is not external. Realizing the higher and higher stages, exploiting and employing our time, we are supposed to reach the higher stage. Darwin tried to find out the cause of evolution in matter, and Mother tries to find out cause in spirit. Cause of evolution in spirit. And cause of evolution lies in the psychic. Cause of evolution lies in the consciousness that binds all crores and crores of cells together. That becomes our body. So this is the physical salvation, and that has to be realized. Sometimes one feels, Mother says, sometimes one feels there is an extraordinary secret to discover. Sometimes one feels, we also feel, that why for we are here on the earth, why for we are born, what is the purpose of our life, why we are made so. We can sometimes focus our attention on our physicality, our body, our motion of life rather. But exceptionally we can experience, and at exceptional moment we can experience. It has never become our habit. It has never become our constant search. It has never become our swabhav. It has never become our swadharma in the terminology of Gita ji. So the real secret lies within us, and that is to be employed in such a way that our body can surrender to it, and our body can also receive the true and genuine potentiality and properties of that spirit living within us. Extraordinary secret to discover, and this is the extraordinary secret everybody has to discover. And next stage of evolution will be that this secret is made accessible to our mind. Our mind explored the entire space outside. Our mind never tried to explore the entire space inside. inside the body. And the space inside is the true and genuine reality. It has its own center, it has even its own circumference. The real circumference of the Virat, as seen by Arjun on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, is lying there inside our body, and that is in the cell. Body is an appearance, is a mask, but the real body that is working, living, experiencing, providing the real base to our psychic to live on this field of mortality is to be found out. In exceptional cases, people did find it out, but it was never made universal law, universal methodology, universal system for the entire universe or for the entire humanity. And it's there, almost at your fingertips. See, Mother says it's there at your fingertips. You have never tried. In one birth you can find it out. In one birth you can realize it. In one birth you can put it into practice. And not only that, in one birth you can give it to others also. Those whom you love, those whom you feel affectionately attached. Sahviryam karvavahai. You will have to go together. You will have to realize it collectively. You will have to realize it in your family. And your family is not the family of 2-3 persons of your close inmates. Your family is entire world. Entire humanity is your family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is your family. Where living within the family, living within this Virat Samsar, your Sansar is not limited to the 4 walls of your home. The real Sansar is the entire cosmos. And you will have to enhance and expand in such a way that you can include the entire Sansar within you. That secret is yet to be found out. Almost at your fingertips, it is at your fingertips. What is in your body is the nearest location. You are trying to find it out thousands of miles away from your location externally. But you have never tried to find out the reality that is living within you, and that is at your fingertips. You are going to grasp the thing, and that thing is to be grasped. Which was something, which was that, which was secret. Mother says here the thing into inverted comma to find out. Occasionally for a second, many a times, occasionally, but just like a glimpse, just like a spark, you can feel that there is something, and there are so many people. Einstein also realized this moment, and Einstein defined it to be magnificent compulsion. I am driven to my invention. I am driven to my truth. It is the truth that I did not find it out. It is the truth that came to me as spark. I simply seized it. Divine comes to us as spark. We are incapable to seize it. If we can generate this capacity in our mind, in our vital, and in our physical, we can realize it. We can be under its imperative impact, and that is the way, that is the thing to find out. Occasionally for a second there is an opening and you see the secret. Occasionally it is open at its own will. Psychic will is there, and it is psychic that enforces all different layers of consciousness which are at physical, vital and mental level in our body to take the cognizance of its presence. It is not the body that tries to experience the reality and experience the cognizance of the psychic. It is the effort on the part of the psychic that makes it accessible to the senses, including mind of the body. Then it closes again, and then once it, every time it appears slightly and it is closed. And that is why Sri Aurobindo says, if a chamber's door is little ajar, you still try to open it up slightly with the means of your body and with the means of your mind. It will never be hidden thereafter. It will be open secret for you. Though it is at your fingertips, you cannot grasp it. And this is the way, this is the secret I could find it out. That what I could feel, what I could grasp, what I could experience is the right of each and every man of the humanity, each and every being of the humanity. That is the next stage of evolution. Then again things are unveiled for a second, then again all the things are unveiled. No mysteries is there externally and no mystery is there internally. You can get everything unveiled. You can get this movement of the divine, this manifestation of the divine in toto for a second, and you know a little more. You know a little more. That is something up till now I haven't understood, I haven't acquired. Yesterday, see, mother says, yesterday the secret was there. I could find out this secret. Completely clear, not vague. It is completely clear to me that my psychic really lies there also. Psychic is there, centrally located, but is there in its circumference too. Is there at its pure, perfect and divine level, even in the center, even in the circumference, and in the each and every cell of my body. They are to be harmoniously integrated and being recognized by our mind. That is a stage. Up till now, body is never consulted to receive this height. Body is on the contrary pampered, nourished, but not nourished in its genuine sense of nourishment. Yesterday the secret was there, completely clear, wide open, and I saw that secret. Mother says, I saw that secret. Satprem, you accept it, you admit it, you also will experience. I experienced yesterday, you will experience tomorrow, but you will experience it. I saw that it is in earthly matter. I saw that it is in earthly matter of our body. It is there in the earth, and you can see the varieties of the forms. Satyam Shivam Sundaram everywhere. Why that Satyam Shivam Sundaram is being not felt within your cell? Are you not competent to find it out? It is at your fingerprint. It is at your fingertips. You can grasp it. I saw that it is in earthly matter, on earth, that the Supreme becomes perfect. If Supreme has to reach the stage of perfection, it has to manifest itself from the earth itself. That will be the next regime. And your physicality is pure and purest part of this matter internally. If you can find it out individually, you can find it out universally. If you can find out the center, you will realize the circumference. If you find out your true being of individuality, you can be Virat. This is the secret. The supreme, what? Supreme is perfection of life, perfection of knowledge, Satprem says. Perfection of power, perfection of joy, perfect evolution. Is it so? Is it so? Perfection outside leaves perfection within. It's a microscopic perfection, but that microscopic perfection has to be realized at microscopic level. Then you can understand the macroscopic perfection at macroscopic level, and beauty is there that you can feel, you can experience, you can see, and you can undergo both of them at the same time. There is no distance between microscopic existence and macroscopic existence. I saw that secret. I experienced that secret, which becomes increasingly perceptible as the supramental. This is what the supramental I can experience within my body, and I can experience working outside in the universe. The other state manifest itself, and I saw it in the external everyday life. I saw it inside so powerfully that I can saw its imperative impact externally too, in the external universe also. Life, the very physical life, all spiritualities reject. They are all spiritualities, the namely spiritualities. The apparent appearance of all different spiritualities, religiosities, ritualities, you will have to reject. You will have to get yourself free from them and try to find out the true and genuine secret which is there within you. You will understand and grasp everything. A sort of precision and exactness down to the atom. You must go to your own atom. Cell is our atom. Cell is our microscopic existence, but it is pure existence. Externally it gets polluted. Internally, and at the core of this trinity of our body, it is still pure, perfect, and divine. It is conceivable that this life, presently too imprecise, clumsy, indirect, and painful, because it lacks both the knowledge and capacity to implement its visions, may discover its powerful exactness, its effective knowledge, and operative vision within an earthly body. This is what Satprem understood it this way. So what I understand from the direct words of Mother, Satprem tries to explain it here for the world. What was given to me, that was the understanding was given to me at that time. That is why he compiled Mind of the Sail, that is the mind of the light, transmitted by Sri Aurobindo to Mother. It was supramental individualized, transmitted to Mother, and the supramental individualized has already been given to us by our birth. Right from the very moment of our birth, it has been given to us too, to each and everybody of humanity. You can realize that is what Mother assures. This is the new way. This is the new way. This is the descent. External descent is the descent of supramental, and internal descent is the descent of psychic actively to the core of the cell, where lies the pure and perfect divinity. Both intermingled with our will, with our right and appropriate genuine operation of our mind, we can get this connectivity between spirit and our physicality, so that will result into physical salvation. That is the new way which was developing in Mother's body, Satprem notes down. This is the new way which was developing, which was emerging in Mother's body, and perhaps through one body of the entire humanity for the first time, the experience being so launched in the laboratory of mother's body is tomorrow's law of nature to be given, granted, and to be made so accessible that each and every individual, with the means of their mind, body, and physicality, live it. That is supramental. Through one body, within the entire body of the earth, we will describe only a few of its significant stages. In this volume, we will describe few stages of this process of the secret, which is always operative and put into action. The thing that is put into action in me, this secret that is made operative in me, will be operative tomorrow in all. One man's perfection still can save the world. World also will get moksha. This is what the genuine moksha I experience, that will be available to the whole of the humanity through supramental. That is the real definition of supramental Mother gives to Satprem for the world. That's all. Jai Mataji.